Good morning to all of you. Myself Suraj Kumar Soni. Today we are going to study about the chapter number 2 solution of class 12 science chemistry. Okay. First, we have to do which topic we will do study in this chapter. Topics are introductions of solution, type of solutions, concentration of solutions, mass percentage, mass by volume percentage, parts per million, mole fraction, molarity, solubility, and some solubility laws, then freezing point, boiling point, osmotic pressure, normal molecular mass, and abnormal molecular mass. These topics we have to do study in this chapter. Now we start. First, we have to study what are solution. Okay, what are solution? Solution solution just is a mixture of combination of solute and solvent. Solution formed by the combination of two solute and solvent. Okay, this is solute and solvent mixture. What is solute? Solute, the component which is present in the less quantity is called solute, and the solvent, the component which is present in the large quantity is called solvent. See the definition of the solution. Solution can be defined as a liquid mixture with minor component salt, sugar, lemon juice uniformly distributed within the major component water. Okay, I see. Look at this picture. This is the lemonade. Lemonade is a mixture of solute and solvent. In this lemonade, solute is salt and the solvent is water, and sugar is also a solute. The compound which is present in less quantity is called solute, and the compound which is present in the high quantity is called solvent. Okay, this is the major definition of solute. Okay, for example, sugar solution, salt solution, these are the examples of solution. Okay, now move to the next slide. Then we have to do a study about type of solution. What is how many type of solutions are there? Okay, according to chemistry there are two type of solution: homogeneous solution and heterogeneous solution. First, see the homogeneous solution. What is homogeneous solution? Solution with the uniform compositions and properties throughout the solution are known as homogeneous solution. Solution which contain the uniform composition means solute is properly dissolved in the solvent, that is called homogeneous solution. Example: salt solution, sugar solution, any cup syrup, coffee, mouthwash, perfumes. These are the homogeneous solution. Okay, I take a picture, that is salt dissolved in water, that is form a homogeneous solution, and this is a coffee, it is a homogeneous solution. Okay, understand? Move to the next slide. Heterogeneous solution. What a heterogeneous solution? In which that solution in which solute not properly dissolved, that is called heterogeneous solution. You can say it's a non-uniform composition of solute and solvent. Look at the see the theory. Solution with non-uniform composition and properties throughout the solution are known as the heterogeneous solution. Example: sand solution, oil water solution, water and chalk water solution. These are the heterogeneous solution. Look at this picture. In this picture, water, oil is mixed in the water. Oils are not dissolved. It is flow on the upper layer of the water. That is example of the heterogeneous solution. Okay, this is a simple type of the homogeneous and the heterogeneous solution. Then we move to the next slide. There are so many other type of the solutions. See it. These are the type of solution: gas solution, liquid solution, and solid solution. Solute and solvent. Solute that is present in the less quantity, solvent present in the high quantity, and these are the example. This is very most important topic. You have to learn this. Always 1 mark question is come in this topic. Okay, first see gas solutions. Gas solution: if gas is dissolved in gas, means gas is solute and gas is solvent. The mixture, what is the example? Oxygen and nitrogen mixture, means gases is the mixture of gases is the gaseous solutions. Example, second one is when liquid dissolve in gas. This is another type of the solution. Example, chloroform with the nitrogen gas. Then third one is solid dissolve in gas. This is the example, camphor in nitrogen gas. Okay, then liquid solution, in which solute may be gas, liquid, solid, but solvent is a liquid. Okay, when gas dissolve in liquid. Okay, example, oxygen in water, and there are so many example when gases are dissolved in liquid. For example, soft drinks, Pepsi, cold drink, Thums Up, Coca-Cola, these liquid contain the CO2 gas. That's why it is a liquid solution. Another example, another type of the liquid solution is liquid dissolved in liquid. Simple example of wine, ethanol. Yeah, we can say wine in water, ethanol in water. Okay, that is the liquid solution. Another type of solid dissolved in liquid, solid. Simple examples are sugar solution, salt solution. These are the example of liquid solutions. Okay, then another type of solution is solid solution. What are the solid solution? When gases dissolve in solid, this is the solid solution. Example, hydrogen solution in palladium, palladium in the solid form, and hydrogen in the form in gas. When hydrogen gas dissolve in palladium. Okay, then another is liquid solution, liquid dissolve in solid. Example, amalgam of mercury with sodium. Okay, in this type of solution, mercury in the form of solid, when we dissolve mercury in the sodium, it is the solid solution. Another type is solid dissolve in solid, dissolve copper in gold. Okay, all the ornaments like gold ornaments and silver ornaments are not proper proper quality. Okay, it contains the another element in this, that is the solid solution. Okay, these are the type of solution. Okay, then move to next slide. Now we have to do study concentration of solution. What is concentration? The simple definition is how much amount of solute dissolved in solvent is called concentration. For example, a glass of water contain 1 spoon of sugar and another glass of water contain 3 spoon of sugar. That both the solutions have different concentration. Okay, look at the theory. Concentration of a solution is a measure of the compositions of a solution. A solution with relatively very large quantity of the solute is called concentrated solute, and a solution which contain the low quantity of the solute is called dilute solution. Concentrated solution contain high quantity of solute, dilute solution contain low quantity of solute. Okay, look at this picture. There are four beakers. All the beakers, each beakers contain the amount of solute. Beaker number first contain 1 drop of solute, beaker number second contain 2 drop of solute, beaker number third contain 3 drop of solute, and beaker number 4 contain 4 drop of solute. What are difference between these beakers? Look at this. In beaker number first there is 1 drop of solute, in beaker number second there are 2 drop of solute, in beaker number third there are 3 drop of solute, and beaker number 4 contain 4 drop of solute. They are different from one another because they differ in their concentration, because they have a different concentration. Okay, by which that is the definition of concentration. Then how we can determine the concentration of any solutions? How we can determine? There are some procedure, there are some method by which we can determine the concentration of solution. Look at this. This is the flow diagram. How we can determine the concentration of solution? Some method: mass percentage, volume percentage, mass per volume percentage, parts per million, mole fraction, molarity. These are the terms by which we can determine the concentration of solution. Okay, concentration means how much amount of solute dissolve in solvent. Okay, first we have to study mass percentage. What is mass percentage? Okay, mass percentage. First see, percentage, mass percentage means amount of mass of solute dissolved in solvent. Okay, mass percentage can be defined as the ratio of mass of the component of solution and total mass of the solution multiplied by 100. Percentage, when you find the percentage, always multiply by 100. Mass percentage, the formula of mass percentage is mass of solute upon total mass of solution multiplied by 100. By this formula we can determine the mass percentage of a solution. Look at this question. Solve this question. Mass percentage of glucose is 100 gram. Solution: 100 gram solution containing 10 gram of glucose dissolved in 90 gram of water is 10%. Means 10 gram glucose dissolved in 90 gram of water. We can say how we can determine the mass percentage of glucose. First, mass of glucose upon total mass of solution multiply by 100. What is mass of glucose? 10 gram. Total mass of solution 10 plus 90 means 100. 100 multiply by 100 cut 10%. That is the mass percentage of solute, means mass percentage of solvent. If I say to you find the mass percentage of solvent, then how you will do this? Okay, look at this mass percentage. Okay, look at mass percentage. 90 gram solute dissolved in total volume, total mass of the solution is 100 gram, multiply by 100. Okay, then 90 percentage. This is the mass percentage of solvent. Okay, now move to the next slide. There are another example, another questions of mass percentage. Mass percentage. Calculate the mass percentage of benzene and carbon tetrachloride if 22 gram of benzene dissolved in 122 gram of carbon tetrachloride. First we have to find mass percentage of glucose, then we will find mass percentage of carbon tetrachloride. There are two solute dissolved, there are two solute one solute benzene dissolved in the 122 gram of carbon tetrachloride. Okay, first find the mass percentage of glucose. Mass of glucose upon total mass of solution multiply by 100. What is the mass of glucose? 22. What is total mass of solution? 22 plus 122 means 144, multiply by 100, 15.28. If you determine the mass percentage of one component in solution, then you can easily determine the mass percentage of another component without any calculation. This is simple phenomena. If any solution contains two components, if one component contains the mass percentage is 15.28, then minus the 100 from 15.28, you will get the answer 84.72 percentage. This is the mass percentage of another component. Okay, solve this problem. Mass percentage of carbon tetrachloride is 122. Mass percentage of total mass of the solution 144, multiply by 100, answer is 84.72. This is the another example of mass percentage by which you can find the mass percentage of any solution. Then we have to move to the next slide. Another slide we will do study the volume percentage. Okay, same phenomena just like the mass percentage. In the volume percentage, we take the volume of the solution, volume of the component upon total volume of the solution multiply by 100, by which we can determine the volume percentage of the solution. For example, look at the example. Question number first. Volume percentage of ethanol in 100 ml solution containing 10 ml of ethanol dissolved in 10%, water in 10%, means 100 ml of ethanol dissolved in 100 ml solution. Okay, the volume of ethanol upon total volume of solution multiply by 100. What is the volume of ethanol? 10. Total volume of solution 100, multiply by 100, it is 10%. This is the volume percentage of ethanol. Okay, now we have to move the next slide. Then another topic is mass by volume percentage. Very simple topic, mass by volume percentage. In the first slide you do study about the mass percentage, then volume percentage. This is very simple, mass by volume percentage. First, what is the formula? The formula is mass by volume percentage. First, mass of solute upon volume of solution multiply by 100. Okay, let us see the theory. Mass by volume percentage can be defined as the mass of the solute dissolved in the 100 ml of the solution. For instance, example देखिए, by volume percentage of solution of 1 gram of solute dissolved in 100 ml of solution. Okay, this is the formula of mass by volume percentage. Look at the question. Rasida dissolved the 40 gram of sugar in 600 ml of sugar solution. Calculate the volume percentage. Calculate the volume percentage of 40 gram of sugar. calculate the volume percentage of solution. Mass percentage, mass of solute upon volume of solution multiplied by 100. What is mass of solute? 40 gram. What is volume of solution? 600 ml multiplied by 100. Answer is 6.6. This is the mass by volume percentage. Okay. Then next term by which we can determine the concentration of solution, it is ppm, parts per million. First you have to study what is parts per million. Parts per million is the we use the parts per million when any solution contains the very trace quantity of solute. Parts per million can be defined as the ratio of the number of parts of the component of the total number of the parts of all the components of solution multiplied by 10 by 6 and 10 to power 6. Million. What is million? 10 to power 6. It is denoted by ppm, parts per million. It is used to express the concentration of solution where solute is present in trace quantity. When any solution contains the solute in trace quantity, then we use the parts per million. By the parts per million, we can determine concentration of solution. Concentration of solution. Look at the question. 0.0005 gram of NaCl dissolved in 100 ml of water. Then parts per million is. Look at very less quantity of NaCl. 0.0005 gram of NaCl dissolved in 100 ml of water. Then number of parts of NaCl, number of parts of solution multiplied by 10 to power 6. Answer is 5 ppm. 5 ppm is the 5 ppm is the ppm of solution. Okay, we have done mass percentage, volume percentage, mass by volume percentage, and parts per billion. Now we have to move to the next slide. Okay, there are some homework for you. Very simple terms we have done. In the next slide we will do about the molarity and molality, normality. These are the other concentration terms by which we can determine the concentration of the solution. Homework, this is very most important for you. The question number first you have to do in your notebooks. And question number first, define the terms solution. How many types of the solution are formed? Write briefly about the each type of with example. Okay. Question number second, give an example of a solid solution in which the solute is a gas. Read the question carefully. Give an example of solute solution. Solid solution in which solute is a gas. Question number third, a solution is obtained by the mixing 300 gram of 25% solution and 400 gram of 40% of solution by mass. Calculate the mass percentage of resulting solution. Okay, this is your homework. You have to do in your notebook. In the next video we will do study about the another topic of the solution. Okay, thank you, bye bye.